about the three strikes law using a case that gained nationwide attention and continues to influence conversations about justice in the United States. Imagine receiving a life sentence for taking food from a church that gives it away for free. That's what happened to Gregory Taylor, and his case remains one of the strongest examples on how the three strikes law can lead to extreme and disproportionate sentences. The purpose of this segment is to explain how the three strikes law works and why experts and community members believe in its reform. It was passed in 1994 during a period of fear over rising crime. The law allowed anyone with 2 prior felonies, violent or non, to receive a 25 years to life sentence for a third felony, even if it was nonviolent. Supporters said that it would protect the community, but critics warned that it failed to distinguish serious crimes from minor crimes. Data from the California Department of Corrections shows the consequences. More than half of the people sentenced under the three strikes law are serving time for nonviolent offenses, and the law disproportionately impacts minority communities. Over 45% of those serving life sentences are African Americans. Gregory Taylor's story shows this very clearly. In 1997, he was homeless and struggling with untreated mental health illnesses when he took food from a church soup kitchen. Even though the church already gave out food, it counted as his third strike, and he was sentenced to life in prison. Years later, news evidence from Los Angeles District Attorney admitted that his life sentence fell outside of the spirit of the law, and in 2010, he was resentenced and released 13 years later. Taylor's case reminds us about how the three strikes law was meant to keep communities safe, but also created injustices that cannot be ignored. And now moving on to our next segment, our wonderful Yasmin is going to be taking over. Thank you.
Thank you, Jimena. Continuing with our coverage, I'll be breaking down the core elements of the Three Strikes Law and what it means for communities today. This policy was originally designed to reduce serious repeated offenses by enforcing much harsher penalties on individuals with multiple felony convictions. The main idea is simple. On a third major offense, a person receives a significant larger prison sentence. The goal behind this was to protect the public by keeping repeated offenders off the streets and lowering crime rates. Now, while supporters believe the law strengthens community safety, there are also major concerns that cannot be ignored. Critics argue that the three strikes law isn't always applied fairly. In many cases, people have received life sentences even when their third strike was a nonviolent crime. That raises important questions about justice, racial disparity, and the strain it places on overcrowded prison systems. Low-income communities, especially those without access to strong legal support, tend to be impacted the most. The people affected by this law range widely. It includes individuals with prior felony convictions, their families, and the entire neighborhood that experiences both the intended safety benefits and the negative consequences. Some communities feel more protected knowing that repeated offenders face tougher penalties, while others face long-term challenges because of the uneven or even excessive sentencing. So while the Three Strikes Law was built around the idea of community safety, its real impact is complex and continues to spark debates about fairness and effectiveness. With that, I'll hand it over to my colleague Camila, who will explain what steps the public can take to stay informed and why this policy remains such an important topic today.
Thank you, Jimena and Yasmin. Hi, I'm Camille Flores Ochoa, and throughout today's segment, we have learned about the three strikes rule and how it works. If we would like to learn more information about the three strikes law, we can visit organizations such as the American Civil Liberties Union, the Sentencing Project, or even our state attorney general's website. We can make a difference. Stay informed about changes or proposed reforms about this certain policy. Support organizations that work towards fair and effective sentences. You can make a difference. Stay informed about all these topics. I know that as of right now, this topic is very controversial because you could get locked up for life just because you committed your third offense for, let's say, stealing candy, stealing donuts. You can make a difference for such reform. Not only that, we can reach out to our elected officials to make a change. Thank you for supporting Univision Arizona.